Hey guys, I am back with another video. This is the Fennel Scrub Exfoliating Scrub. The scent or flavor, whatever you guys want to say it. It's honey peach. It's supposed to help clean the cuticle, but clearly, well, I shouldn't say clearly because you guys won't know where I purchased it from. But I did purchase from AliExpress, so there's a high chance that it is a Chinese brand. This one itself. The reason I'm saying is that you do tend to find some Korean or other products on there too that is not Chinese. Hence why I'm saying that it's most likely is Chinese. So I think the word just got lost in translation and they were meant to say pores. But yeah, and then it's supposed to oil control. And the brand, the company name on there was called Alibaba Toy Store. Now, I also got this from there, which is a hair product. You come out of the shower and then apply this hair oil. And both of them were labeled, the company, as Leiku in the title. That and it does mention on here. However, it doesn't mention it here. So that other product, I'm going to talk about it. Like, I'll do a whole separate review in a whole other video. I think I mentioned in another video one time too, but bear with me, I'm still using it. Honestly, I do have my thoughts and opinions already formed, but I really want to just give me some time on that one. But back to this. Just keep in mind that my skin is more on the sensitive side. I don't have any breakouts or anything as such, alhamdulillah. The only thing that I would get is more of like blackheads on my nose and maybe a little bit whiteheads here and there on my face, but for the most part, the only main concern I do have for my skin is realistically just the blackheads. That being said, I did use this scrub, and the one thing I do want to mention about buying products on AliExpress is that you have to be careful on what they mention, especially how they label it as, because that's the main way that they catch your attention. Giving you one example is that I remember seeing this product that was being sold. The way they labeled it, that you normally when there's a whole bunch of products that you see on one page, you see the page in the picture and the name of the product, and they actually it was like they labeled it as like a eyebrow growing serum. However, it technically was to set the eyebrows in place. When you look at it and everything, it was to actually set it in place. And then when you search it up, or when it goes in the where the description is, it kind of gives you a better idea in terms of that. So you kind of have to be careful about that. So with this one, they did mention in the name of the product that you don't see that you can use it on the face and the body. So it's like a face scrub and a body scrub. But I was a little hesitant, so I only used it on my face once, knowing very well there are separate scrubs just for the face. And then the remaining times that I've used it, I used it on the rest of my body, avoiding the face. I used something else for my face. Now, overall, for the most part, like the one thing that I've seen every time that I've used it is that on my body, I got no negative reactions, no bad reactions whatsoever. Now my skin does feel pretty good. Feel. I don't know why I said that in the present tense. It felt good at the time. It lasted pretty good throughout the day. Again, my skin there's no bumps or anything like that to begin with, but to remove the dead skin cells, to give that a little bit of, like, you know, when you remove dead skin cells, your skin looks and feels a little bit better than it would if you did not remove the dead skin cells, which is the whole point of the scrub, is to remove the dead skin cells and let that glow out, or that dullness to go away. Pretty much that's the point, dullness to go away. Now, I felt that it did its work, and the softness, like the smoothness, I should say, did feel pretty good. It's not like something that will last you like an hour or two, whatever. Now, when I use on my face, that was almost the same. But there was just one situation that had happened. It was not extremely bad for me. However, what had happened was that my skin is sensitive, right? So my cheeks got extremely red. My cheeks are somewhat red sometimes, but in this case, my face got so red, it even got red close to the ears, like the area where it meets the ears, like my sideburns, pretty much. Like from that down, almost hitting the neck, got extremely red. I feel like my cheeks were like absorbing all the heat into my cheeks and just making them more red. So for the most part, almost my whole cheeks and the sideburns down were like getting red, and I everything else felt good. It was just that it made me feel really uncomfortable. So I was like, okay, I can repurchase this again, but avoid the face. Now again, I did mention in one of my videos when I was doing the AliExpress and Temu, whatever. Well, I did mention that I'm a little hesitant about buying skincare products versus the hair care products because, you know, like for example, this one, which is from the same store on AliExpress as the one that I'm reviewing today. I am supposed to be using that year below. It can work out. If anything, I could use other products to fix it, or if I need some kind of chop haircut, I have to. Then and that's the only way to. That's the only thing I could do. Like, you know, that's my last resort. But if I have to chop off some of my hair, I would. But with the skin, let's say that if the reaction was so bad, I would have to go to the doctor. Yeah, the only, like, at home I could have used something like aloe vera to like calm it down, but I was at work. So honestly, that was not the option at that given point until I made it home and used it on my face. But luckily, even before I left, my face was still a little bit red, but most of the redness went down. The heat was like gone away from my cheeks. So just keep in mind that if I am getting this reaction, then there are going to be people that's going to be a lot worse with this. So keep that in mind. When it comes to skincare products, especially, that they can definitely land you to a doctor if you will have negative reactions with it, which is why I'm a little hesitant with using certain products. But yeah, but other than that, I think I'm like 50-50 about it. On the edge, because I can repurchase this again and clearly not use it for my face. But I don't know how because you know there are some products that your skin will start seeing certain reactions after a certain amount of time and not necessarily right away, like how my cheeks reacted. So that's my only hesitation in this case, because my cheeks reacted right away. But that could also possibly mean that the rest of my body might end up reacting probably later on down the road if I continue using this. So that's why I'm a little 50-50 about this. But this was the experience with this particular brand. Just to show you how the rest of the bottle looks, because I realized I kind of had it like this the whole time. But other than that, please do let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to look into any other products and look into them. Other than that, I'll be linking both my Instagram pages. Make sure to follow, hit the subscribe button, the bell button, and I'll be back tomorrow. Stay safe and stay tuned, guys.